Avoid the lottery of FIFA points. Head over to u7bike.com. Use the code TVM at checkout for a 5% off. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. You'd be mistaken in thinking it was a pack to glory. So we've been given what I thought we were going to get. Throwback Foot Birthday, the end of it, really. I say the end of it. Foot 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Is 19 the completion? I'm guessing so. I don't know. But either way, we are about to complete it. I've had to give up quite a lot to do it. I've picked up another foot swap token as well from the SBCs. They've given us Awa back again. Team of the Season Awa, who wasn't actually that expensive first time round. This time round, it's a Team of the Season and an 87 rated team. In fact, let me just show you. So it's a great card. We know that because we were tempted to do it before. But 87 overall, 70 chem, one Team of the Season. Super easy to complete. Not that expensive. Really grindable, actually, with the 81 to 86 SBC as well as the 82s, of course. I'm going to be doing a shed load of those today. Will I get Awa? It depends on, well, quite a few things, actually. Whether we get a load of duplicates that we need to use for something, so on and so forth. Am I ever going to use him? No, probably not. But it's a good card, so you never know. I want to clear my transfer list a little bit. I don't want to sell any of this because I'm going to need nearly every single one of them when we go to do the 82 pluses, because I will more than likely use all of them. In fact, I will. I'll use all of them because I'm going to use every rare gold and every non-rare gold card I have in the club to create all of the 82 plus packs, because I'm at that point now where it doesn't matter anymore. We are done. The road to glory will end as soon as EA decide to stop putting out content. Whether that's tomorrow at 6, the day after, I don't know. Either way, we will use all of these. So I'm not going to sell them. I might as well keep them because they will go back into the club at some point. In the meantime, though, I'm going to clear off a lot of this transfer list space. And I think I may have used that Team of the Season actually before. I'm going to go through all my silvers as well, incidentally. And I'm going to create upgrade packs. Did I use him? No, I didn't apparently. I'm going to create upgrade packs. And I'm going to use the non-rares I get from the upgrades. There you go. That's probably created a lot. Wow, we had 35 players on the transfer list that we've already used. So there you go. That'll be down to nothing tomorrow, I would have thought. But yeah, I'm going to use do the silver into the upgrades. I use all the bronze cards I've got in the club. We'll do the upgrades into silvers. Use all the silver cards into gold. And then I will do loads of 2-player packs in today's episode. And I'd like to say, I'll do some and then I'll record them. And then maybe I'll put them in the day after. But I probably won't. So I'm just going to build as many as I can. Either way, what do we have right now? We have got a prime mixed players. Let's get rid of that. The pack returns on this SBC compared to yesterday's Foot Birthday, or day before yesterday's Foot Birthday. SBC is are quite poor. They're not anywhere near as good as I was hoping they would be. So they're a little bit harder to do in terms of sort of thinking and working it out and stuff. I don't think it's harder to do in terms of having the players or buying the players, because you get away with not having to meet many ratings. I think there's an overall rating of 80 on the final squad, which is quite difficult because it's a brick slot, so it's actually like an 81 or an 82 rated team. But still, the rest of it is just like exactly 4 clubs, more than 7 nations, that kind of thing. So yeah, it's kind of easy to do in that sense, but it requires you to think a lot more to try and work it out. Oh, hang on, what do I need for this? What do I need for that? It's a little bit annoying when that happens, but either way, nothing good so far. But like I said, this is not what we're doing. This is just, I want to get these into the club first. Want to get these out of the way so that we can go and do those 82s. Just want to try and get as many Team of the Seasons as we can before everything leaves packs and EA leave us with nothing. Boards, Uruguay, centre-back, it's going to be Jimenez. I knew it was a centre-back even before it came out as a centre-back, because there is only one Uruguayan board, I believe, that isn't a walkout. But a load of stuff to throw back into the club there. Not too shabby. Premium Gold Players Pack. Why not? Why not indeed? Let's open it and get a walkout. Oh, banging. Come on, be blue. It's blue. Of course it is. It's That's even better. It's a record breaker. I love it. Copenhagen right mid. Is it Skov? You have been Skoved. That is a great card that discards for a superb price. Someone in my, I think it was Aiden Brown, in my my Twitch chat, if you're watching, he doesn't watch YouTube, I don't know why I give him a shout out. He said, I've just been Skoved, which basically means he's packed a record breaker and he can discard him for silly money. 68, 800, doesn't sell, 3-star, 3-star, very good card, really, bar the composure. We are going to discard it though to get 68,500 coins. Put those on the transfer list. There you go. We've made more than enough money back from that SBC. Let's do the rare Electrum. Don't know why I did that. I should have opened the 45. Do the rare Electrum. We're going to get another walkout. Of course we are. It's not blue. It's pinky purple. It's going to be Sanchez. They got very far, of course, so that's a high rated card. 91 rated Sanchez. I was thinking then, hang on, how far did Spurs go? Of course, they got to the final. 91 rated. I wonder how much he sells for. Any more than, 40, 50k, and it's worth selling. Ooh, Batshuayi. Never get excited over Batshuayi. I pack him every other day. Yeah, he sells for around 40. Yeah, so he's basically going for the sort of rating price rather than the quality. I mean, that's a great card, though. He's 6'2". If he was 6'4", that's sort of Van Dijk quality then, isn't it? Almost. Not Team of the Year version, not Player of the Year or Team of the Season, whatever it is. But yeah, it's not far off, that's for sure. Let's pop down the club, get rid of that. I mean, we might as well list the silver if he's selling for 900 coins. Be ashamed to waste it. And we're on to the final pack of this section, the 45k pack. Be generous, EA. Give me back-to-backs. They have not. They didn't even give me a board. That always seems to happen lately. I leave like what I class as the best pack until the end, and then I get nothing in the best pack. That is a lot of dupes right there, but we've got the transfer list space to deal with it, of course. Let's go do an 80. Let's go do not just one, many 82s. If, by the way, they decide tomorrow at 6 o'clock, we're actually going to do this, and we're going to do a madness, we're going to throw loads of upgrades, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and I've used all of the cards in the club. We've got 550,000 coins we can use, and loads of special cards to sell. So it's not like we're going to be without. Okay, the club is going to be bare, but we'll still have an awful lot to work with. So don't worry, there's going to be plenty for content. To relieve the monotony of doing it, I'm going to just open them like every 5 or whatever at a time. It's not going to mean any difference to you, but it'll make a difference to me because it just splits up how bored I am between doing it. Walk out in the first one. 82 pluses, of course. Don't be Sanchez. Or then again, we could just sell it. German goalkeeper. It's going to be Farman, of course it is. Be awesome if he was a Norwich keeper, which is what he is. But there we are. 86 rated Farman in the first one. Any special cards are welcome, really. Just something for the return. I don't really mind. We've got 5 left. One walkout in 5 is really where I would sort of be not expecting, but hoping for. So, I suppose I wouldn't be too disheartened if we didn't get anything going forward. That's going to be Giuliano. It's been so long since I've packed a normal sort of card like that. I actually forgot his name. Pop that into the club. One from these 4 would be nice, but, if we didn't get anything, then it wouldn't be the end of the world. There is the walkout. Blue. It's team of the season. I don't want record breakers. German left mid. No way. It's Carrasco. I'm so excited. German, Belgian. My bad. Belgian left mid. It could easily have been Hazard. I think he might even be a left wing. Either way. 89 Carrasco. Isn't he linked with a move? I don't know why I said German. I know my flags. I knew it was Belgian. Isn't he linked with a move somewhere? Valued. Oh dear. Valued at like 20. Less than 20,000 coins for an 89 rated team of the season. That is where they were around sort of FIFA 16, FIFA 15, FIFA 16, you could pick them up that cheap. And it was just the norm, to get high-rated team of the season cards for like 20, 30k or less. But you can't do that anymore really because of SBCs. If SBCs were a thing, Carrasco would be 10k, which is crazy. We've got 2 left. I've had my walkouts. Can't complain if I get absolutely nothing in these, although we do get a board in that one. It's going to be Savic, centre-back. He was linked with a move as well. I'm not sure if he's either gone or going, but either way. And finally, before we go and build some more, can we get a walkout? No. So, I will be right back. Another 5 and another 1 walkout. Almost expected, I would say. Not that we're going to get it, and I'm sure there'll be a set of 5 sooner or later that we won't get a walkout in, and it may very well be this one. But I would be hoping for it. Rami has just been sacked by Marseille for... What did he do? He went on a reality TV show or something? I don't know. Rami did something really weird, and he got sacked. And now he's looking for a club. So there's that. No walkouts so far. 3 remaining after this. I'm just going to skip the non-walkouts because what's the point sitting through the walkouts? Get Bender. All the 82s will be used in the 82 upgrade again. The 83s and above I will keep. No walkout again. We could very well be on our way to a 5 without a walkout. Or without a special card. Without a board even so far. 3 down, no boards. Can this one be something? Yes, it's a walkout. There you go. We get ourselves a blue. It's not a record breaker, thankfully. No, what's wrong with me? It's going to be Benitez. Argentinian. German. Come on now. If it was the Belgian flag, fair enough. But that... Oh dear. That is not a German player. Benitez is obviously the Brazilian, I'm joking, goalkeeper. Which will probably end up getting used in something along the lines, along the way, maybe even Awar if we decide to do it. And the final one, back-to-back walkouts. Can we get another blue? No. Oh, what the hell? A non... That's German. That's Ozil. Well, I mean... Okay. That's strange though, isn't it, right? Because, I mean, pack weight is all over the place right now. How can you pull... I mean, that's just a normal 86. I could probably count on one hand the amount of times I've packed Ozil this season. And I've opened a lot of packs, as you know. And we've just packed him in an 82 plus. But we did get 2 walkouts. Every German player in the game we just got then, which is awesome. Let's go crack into some more. I miscounted and went over by 1, but here's another 6, and I would, again, another 1 walkout. There it is. I mean, I'm happy enough with that. 3 back-to-back-to-back now. Another team of the season, German. I got that right. Halstenberg? Ho-ho! Finally. We get to use him then. I think, because we're packing so many special cards, I think it would make sense to just, after, you know, if tomorrow... or today, sorry, for you guys, if they decide that that's it, the game's done, just Team of the Week now until FIFA 20, then I think what we'll do is we will have to just go and play games. We'll make the most of it. There's no pressure to win the games. It's just a case of just building a few different teams. We're going to have the coins to do it because I'm not going to spend coins on these upgrades just in case there is something to come from EA. So what I'll do is tomorrow onwards, maybe for the next 3 or 4 days, we will just be playing games in the Road to Glory. Whether it'll be one just long game or whether it'll be 2 or 3 games edited down, I don't know. But I'm just going to test out all these players, really, I think. I think it just makes sense. 84 Lopez, which is decent. Might get Awar as well, because we're going to have more than enough to just go and get one. Get an Awar without using anything that I'm going to miss. Halstenberg is a player that I want to use. I have tried him, but I want to go in and use him again. We've got João Felix we still haven't used. There's Wijnaldum I haven't used. There's loads, absolute loads of players that we are yet to use. So, yeah, there's a lot to do really in terms of just testing players and gameplay. Can we get 1 walkout or at least 1 just special item from these remaining 2? Not that we deserve it because we've done really well from these so far. But I would not mind. I want a biggie, you know. I know it's a lot to ask. But I do want a biggie. I want a Hazard. I want a... Oh, this could be it. It's a walkout. I love it. Do you know what? It's the best symbol in the world. Oh, it's a shame. It's going to be Scov as well, isn't it? We've been double Scoved. This time, though, unfortunately, or fortunately, whichever way you look at it, it's going to be untradeable. So, we're not going to get the 68,500 coin discard. But, at least, we are going to get a chance to try him out. Although he does have a team of the season, and it's much better than that. That's still not too bad. Maybe we'll bring him on off the bench or something. Still another special item to throw in the pile, and we're not done yet. I went over again and got another 6. I wasn't paying attention. But there we are, never mind. We're going to get a walkout in our first one. So there's the one that we kind of wanted. It's going to be a pink Future Stars, my favourite promo. It's going to be Grimaldo. Again, a player, right, that even today is very usable. Not meta in any sense of the word, but a very, very good, nice, usable card there. And again, another player that we can use. We've got Halstenberg and Grimaldo in the same position now. I mean, he's extremely well-rounded. Not as high-rated as maybe, well, even Halstenberg, but still, very usable card. Love the Future Stars promo. Hopefully they bring that back in FIFA 20. Maybe they even make like 2 or 3 of them. The next 82 is not going to be a board. So there's that. Like I said, though, I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by a walkout. I do want a big, big player from these 82s before we end it off. I'd love a Hazard or a... Well, maybe not Hazard, because that would then be a waste of our footies Hazard. But, you know, something big like that. The closest thing I've had to having a big player like that, I think, has been Lacazette. Messi or Ronaldo would be sensational, wouldn't it? Walkout, this could be it. It's blue. Don't be a record breaker. It's not. Right, here we go. Good Nation. Spanish, never mind. It's ruined. Cazorla. No. Canales? Yeah, that's him. Second time we've packed him. Got him out of a guaranteed... I think it was the guaranteed La Liga, wasn't it? Or guaranteed something. Or whatever he was in. He might have been most consistent. I can't remember. Either way, another team of the season. We've already used him. He's not terrible, but certain things, composure, etc., they let him down. So we won't be too excited about that one. Maybe he goes into our... I'm not sure. Next up, we have no walkout. We have a board, though, so there's that, of course. Is every special item a walkout? I didn't even think of that. Maybe someone said in the comments and I've missed it. I do apologise. But Trigueros in that one. And moving forward, I suppose it's not, because there is a team... Well, no, there's not a team of the week in packs. Forget me, I'm just talking nonsense. Another board, though. Any 83s get used, 84s we keep. It's going to be, okay, Bauman, so he'll be used in another one. I think I might do one more set of sort of like 5 or 6, and I may very well be done. Well, I really did fall asleep during that one, because I built 7, meant to build 5, forgot. 2 walkouts from these, and I'll be happy, and that will mark the end of the episode. We do get a board in our first one. It's not a walkout, which... we've almost become accustomed to. It's going to be Jonas, which isn't too bad. 84 rated to get things underway for the final session. Next one. Can we get that big player in this session, please, EA? This is going to be the session where we don't get ourselves a walkout. I can see it happening. Board, Portugal, central defensive midfield. It's going to be Carvalho, which again isn't too bad. 84 rated players are all but welcome. The 83s obviously go into these again, so here we go then. It's some sort of weird purple road to the final card. Brazil, CDM, please, Liverpool. Woo! Get in! I don't care. I do not care about the foot swaps Fabinho anymore. We are done. That is the final card. Literally the final card. In every sense of the word. I've never been so happy to pack a card, maybe not ever, but in a long time. I am chuffed. Saw Brazil, and I was just praying. That is brilliant. Van Dijk would have been amazing as well, but it's not as good as the Player of the Year version that we have. That, though, that is the icing on the cake. In fact, I may very well just leave it at that, put that into the club, into the squad, into the team, and then use the foot swap tokens to get something else, because I don't care about the 95, because I like that because it's got the Champions League dynamic image on it. Oh, I'm so happy. I've no idea how much he actually costs, though. He's down to under 100k, so I could have just bought him, and I still had a load of coins left. So me getting that excited was probably a bit stupid. But with 4 82 pluses left, these are the dream, man. These are so, so good. I don't care if we don't get another walkout now. It doesn't make a difference, because we've got what I wanted, really. I mean, I didn't know about it. I didn't think, oh, I know, I'd like to pack a Fabinho, but now that I've packed him, I think, yeah, actually, given the full list, he would have been one that I'd picked out. Just 3 more to go, and that's the end of the episode. We get a walkout again. Go on, give me a duplicate one. Why not? Not that I can do anything with it. Team of the season. It's going to be Kostic, left wing back for Frankfurt. Not a bad little player in real life, actually. Very consistent. Obviously, that's why he's got a team of the season card. McCat wants to join in on the action. She's come over to say hello. If the microphone gets jolted, it's her fault. She's on the floor. Gotta be careful with cats on the internet these days. You can't throw them around like you do off camera. What are we saying there? 50k for him. Obviously not going to sell him because we can't. He's untradeable. But 2 remain. We've got our 2 walkouts. Fabinho and Kostic. Happy days. Can we get one more? Yes, we can. Can it be a biggie? Maybe. It's blue. It's another team of the season. It's English right back to me. Wan-Bissaka. I believe that is an untradeable duplicate. I believe. Is it? I did another pack opening today and I'm kind of hoping that that's on a different account. Oh, baby. It's not a duplicate, thankfully, because I didn't know what to do with it. It's only 20k. But, again, a player that I'd like to use and haven't used yet. So that gives me a reason to do it. And our final one, we don't deserve it. We do not deserve a walkout. But we get one anyway. These have been phenomenal. It's my favourite promo to end things off. It's going to be the Milan striker who now isn't Milan. I think did he move to Wolves? Either way, there he is. 89 rated. Future stars. We have done so well out of those 82 pluses. And I can build more. I have more in the club to build with. And we have just over 500,000 coins. I mean, the club is absolutely stacked full of special cards right now. Crazy, crazy stuff. What a way to end. Essentially, what a way to end the road to glory. I mean, we're not done because I still want to play with these players. But we have an awful lot to test out, to play with, just to mess around with. And I've got coins to boot as well. I mean, that is tasty. If we just go, let me just go into here, right? Let me get rid of the... Get rid of Salah. It's a shame we couldn't get a Salah, but I suppose... I don't know how much... Let me just find out. How much is... I'm guessing the team of the season Salah is the one that's in packs right now. He's 97 rated, so I'd imagine he's very expensive. It's typical, though. The one that I want to use is the one that I can't afford. But still, let's go into the club. I mean, we've got Lacazette, we've got Allen, we've got... What was the other one? Benzema. Sanchez is there. Pulisic, Batshuayi. These are all tradable, by the way. And then we come into the untradables. And then you've got the likes of Hazard, Griezmann, Benitez, who is just fodder. Blanc, Kostic we packed today. Halstenberg we got today. There's the sexy Fabinho. Where's the other Fabinho? He was going to get to 1,000 games. And then kind of like 800 games in, I kind of gave up on the idea. So there is Fabinho into the club. João Felix I still haven't used. Halstenberg is there. Lafont I wouldn't mind giving a go, although keepers are a little bit like meh. Torreira we completed yesterday, of course. Need to give him a go. Still haven't used that Martinez. Really like to try Grimaldo again. Catrone we might as well try. Wan-Bissaka I do genuinely want to give a go to. In fact, I'm going to put him on the reserves now, and there we go. And of course I have more to do, and now we can use our foot swap tokens for other things. So let's whack Fabinho in there. I mean, that's our Liverpool team, so that's kind of like we'll swap chop and change. That's what I'm trying to say. We'll chop and change as and when. Let me get rid of Alessandrini, go to untradables, and then go and pick up, there he is. There's my man. Bang. There it is. That's the team. Done. Swap those around. Doesn't work for chemistry, but it doesn't matter, right? We can get to work for chemistry. Griezmann is kind of interchangeable at this point because I can kind of get away with, maybe using Hazard instead of Griezmann. I don't really have a preference between the two. Okay, he's a little bit off chem, but now it works. Where Bale is on chem, Hazard is on, 7 or 8? 7 chem. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. We will probably be playing with this tomorrow. We'll give it a go. I mean, if we do one live game, then it'll just be this team. I'm so happy with what we've achieved in this road to glory. You might have, better clubs, more stacked and whatever, but I've done a lot on this account that I would not normally have done in the name of content. So everything I've done just then, yes, it was content, but I probably would have done it by myself anyway. I probably would have done it much sooner. However, I've done a lot of SBCs this year that I've done for content because I didn't know what else to do in the episode. I've submitted certain players and got other ones to sort of fit an agenda, whereas I think if I hadn't run a Road to Glory and I wasn't a content creator, I would have done things slightly differently. Next year, or in FIFA 20, I want to try and rein back from I'm just doing it for content. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. I think that's the way, as boring as that may be, I think it's going to give you a better... It's gonna feel like, do you know what? I understand, because I'm exactly the same. I wouldn't want to do it either if I was him, because it's giving up a lot to get whatever back. I'm only going to do SBCs next year if I want them. I'm not going to do them for the sake of it. Oh, I might as well, because what else is there to do? No, if I don't want to do it, I'm not doing it. Cruyff this year, right? I had every intention of finishing, and we couldn't do it. I've done 5 segments. I think the most expensive team and the icon, but there are so many more segments in there that were they were pretty unrealistic for the amount that I knew I wasn't going to play the game. And that's the problem. In my mind, I was thinking, you're not going to do this, but something in my mind was telling me, oh, go on, do it anyway, because it's for content. You know, you'll get the 100k pack for the icon. You'll get this pack for this. It was all, I'll do it for content. And if I get there, I get there. If I don't, I don't. I've wasted a lot. I've given up an icon for almost no reason. I've given up a couple of high-rated squads for more or less no reason, because I can't remember packing anything great from those packs. I don't think I've ever packed anything good from a icon pack, or an icon 100k pack, if that makes sense. But anyway, enough ranting. We'll talk more about FIFA 20 when we get closer to the time. We'll do dedicated videos based on it. But for right now, at least, that's the end game team. I think for right now, that's it. It doesn't matter what they release now. That's it. It's done. There's nothing I can improve on. I won't be able to improve my Ronaldo, so he's been in there for as long as he's been in there. He's been, ironically, the most loyal servant we've had. 683 games. In fact, he's probably surpassed Fabinho for games, because Fabinho's got like 800 and something. I can't check, but he's got 800 and something, but this is our 3rd Ronaldo. So if you add them up collectively, chances are he's got more games than Fabinho has. He's definitely got a lot more goal contributions, that's for sure. I mean, it's a pretty impressive return as far as I'm concerned anyway. But more than happy. Cruyff instead of Hazard would have been the dream, but ultimately I'm not that bothered, if I'm honest. That's going to do it for today. Tomorrow and the day after, unless EA do some crazy stuff, there will be gameplay galore. So, look forward to that. If you have enjoyed this, though, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.